Qual der Welten, Nutzlosigkeit im Sein, Müßiggang in Nichtigkeit. Hello, it's me again, Anne-Marie, promoting great black metal music. And today I took you guys outside because, come on, the last sun is just adorable. It's just great outside. And yes, what I'm going to talk about today is this one. YounA with the latest album, their only album, Zornvlouch. It has been released at Endless Chaos Records. And as you guys might already know, I've been in contact with them. And they told me that they'd be totally fine with me using some audio samples. So thank you very much, Endless Chaos Records. I'm very thankful for it. And that's a very kind and nice gesture. So this is the tape. Wrong side. I take it out for you. So it's all black and has Endless Chaos written there. Oh, I just worked in the garden, so as you can see from my nails, it's not just that I buried a corpse or something like that. It's just the typical garden stuff. Yes, and what I love most is this one, this room painted on the hull of the cassette. Yes, that's great. I take the booklet out for you. This is it. And it's not your eyes that fail you. It is just damn black. So I'm not sure if you guys can see this. If not, it's got something to do with my camera as well. As the fading light, it's all gone away. Yes, thank you very much. Well, it's all black. I just try and move it a bit so that you can see. At first I thought it was all black because I haven't seen it in proper light too. There's this very, very, very dark grey print on it. And here you got a picture of some bones lying there. Well, okay. You can see that the light is too shitty right now. I'm gonna show you in some pictures I put in here. And as you guys might have seen, this is the back side of it, and there are the lyrics printed on it. I have to confess, it's quite a challenge to read them in there, but you can easily look them up at the Metal Archives, so there'll be no problem. For those of you who like a challenge, try and read them along. Well, have I mentioned that this is a one-man project, which is coming from Leipzig, Saxony here in Germany? If I didn't excuse me, I'm doing now. And let's put the facts aside now and come to the musical part. So, this album creates a great atmosphere when starting off with some bells ringing, church bells ringing, or at least it sounds like church bells, and then there is this choir which has some kind of incantation like religious ring to it. And when saying incantation, I don't mean the band, I mean the process, like some kind of ritual. And then the drum is counting in, and then the guitar starts, and then this really, really quick out-kicking part sets in, and that's what I'm going to show you now. light is quickly fading away, so I definitely have to compensate with my candles. Let's just see how far this goes. Well, but let's return to the record. It has got two parts to it, a side A, which is called Tod, and a side B, which is called Teufel. And this has to remind every German listener of proverbs concerning Tod und Teufel. Yes, the production is quite raw, and it has that, yeah, it's pressing, it's also pressing, and it has that kind of snotty vibe to it. So there is always that mixture of those dark, sincere, but sometimes also dissonant guitar parts, melodies, and then there's a deep, raw, often barking-like voice. And I find it quite a nice mixture. To me, it is just perfect. The first song on each side also contains that kind of pagan, clean, clear singing, which always reminds me a little bit of birdsong. And it helps the atmosphere to develop, as well as it gives some kind of framing to it all. So there's this connection between part 1 and part 2. And what also helps it develop, and which also kinds of helps this structure to be upheld, is this monk-like choir that is reoccurring. It's between side A and side B, and then at, I think it is the first song on side B where it reoccurs. Well, this album here, what you can't expect from it is that it has some kind of satanic war monster-like guitar riffs that you can already repeat before having actually completely listened to it. That is nothing this record can give you. It has memorable guitar parts, but you have to some kind of hear into it. It's a record that wants to be heard as a whole. It has not that kind of outstanding songs of which you think, okay, I definitely have to turn the record on and have to immediately switch to song 3 or whatsoever. So hear it as a whole, start at the beginning, and yes, for those of you who have the tape, you have to stop at a certain point in order to turn the tape around. Do that, that's okay, but listen to it as a whole. I hope you will enjoy YounA with Zornvlouch. To me, it is 38 minutes of perfection. It's just great. Have fun with it. Have a lot of fun with it. Have a nice evening, and bye until next time.